Last time on Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we got the big quiver upgrade and went into Telma's bar. Here we go. Oh my! If it isn't Isaac. You made it! How have you been, honey? Mercy. But you have a good time, and I was just talking about you. Hey, everybody, introduce yourselves. This handsome young man is the infamous Isaac. Remember what I told you before, honey? These are those friends I mentioned, the ones who are trying to help deal with all the troubles in Hyrule. Actually, there's one more of us, but there's been a disturbing turn of events in the eastern desert, so he's gone to check it out. He's an older man named Aru. If you happen to meet him, definitely take the time to talk with him, okay, honey? Well, you come all the way here, honey, so why don't you relax a bit? Why don't you be sociable and talk to these folks? They're a jolly bunch. Oh, hello there. You must be Isaac, correct? I'm Shad. Wonderful to meet you. Delma told me all you've been up to. You're rather formidable. I'd rather not. I'm afraid, well, I'm formidable at book reading, but I lack, shall we say, physical skills. That said, if the history and legends of Hyrule are your cup of tea, I'm your fellow. If you're curious, just ask away. Dot 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 dot. It's Isha. I grew up in the mountains with my father, who was a knight in his own right. He taught me the arts of war, as though I was his son. Of course, lessons in common courtesy were not part of regimen, so forgive me if I come off as rude, yeah? Listen, before I blab both of your ears off, I want to tell you something. Snow Peak, the mountain to the north of Hyrule, is unlikely in a mountain I've ever known. I don't know much yet, but things happen there, but that happened on no other mountain I know of. Evil controls it. As soon as I know something more, I'll tell you. Until then, you should stay away, yeah. The old Cooter Aru is at Lake Hylia studying the desert. sort of a place for heart containers and basically training ground. This is the right way. I thought you would. It was about time for you to arrive. Master Isaac, is it? You do know Telma, don't you? I am part of the group that Telma kindly allows to meet at her bar. I have heard all about your deeds from her. Now you, being a courageous youth, you have likely heard of the strange events in the desert and come to investigate, no? Or am I mistaken? You do know, don't you, Master Isaac? The Gerudo Desert once held a prison built to hold the worst criminals this land has ever known. The criminals who were sentenced to death were sent directly to the underworld by the cursed mirror that was kept in the prison. Now that the prison is condemned, and even the road leading to the desert is impassable, this desert, at world's end, it still holds the cursed mirror and the maleficence of the doomed inmates. These old bones know that evil currently plaguing Hyrule is related to these wicked places. So I have come to learn the truth. Master Isaac, I must ask, what will you do now? Don't tell me you plan to enter the desert, confirming my suspicion with your own eyes. Ah, is that so? Then let good old Aru help you out. You see Lake Hyla below us? A man named Fire runs an amusement ride of sorts. There. Give him this. See, long ago I saved this man Fire's life, and now he cannot refuse me if I ask a favor. If you leave the rest up to the flyer, all should go well. From old Uru, huh? Well, I guess I oughta do what the old coot says. This flight, right? So here you go. One of our secret options not available to the general public. This time all paid for, so what do you say? You wanna go? Alrighty then. But remember, next time you gotta pay. Sweet sailing, buddy of mine. One of us is fire and hoe. Wait, Isaac. Before we go on, there's something I want you to hear. Do you remember what the spirit that said about the few shadows? Well, what do you think happened to the magic wielders who tried to rule the sacred realm? They were banished. They were chased across the sacred lands of Hyrule and driven into another realm by the goddesses. Cutscene coming up. Was another world entirely the Antheus of Hyrule, where the sun never shines bright. Its denseness became shadows that could not mingle with the light. Eventually most came to call it the Twilight Realm, and from it none could return to the world of light. They were forever doomed to live in the twilight, floating in the half-light of dusk, mere shadows of Hyrule. This is the history of Twilight, as it has been passed down from our ancestors. Do you now understand what I am? I'm a descendant of the tribe that was banished to the Twilight Realm. It was a peaceful place until Zaunt took control of Twilight Realm and transformed all of Twilight into... It's clear to me now that he somehow gained a great evil power previously unknown to our tribe. In any case, I was sent from there and could no longer get into the Twilight Realm without his power. But there's another tale told by my people. Though the goddesses forbade us to return to the world of light, they left one link between the light and the darkness. Something called the Mirror of Twilight was passed down to the protectors of Hyrule. It's our only path to Twilight Realm, and we must get there. You're coming with me, won't you? and this is where we'll be leaving off.